Home equity gives sellers more options in today's market. Hi, I'm Scott Neal, the broker of Scott Neal Real Estate in Richardson, Texas, and we help people buy and sell homes in and around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And it's no secret when you look at the statistics that those people who own real estate, who own homes, have a higher net worth on average than those people that don't. Now, it's not just the real estate that has people having a higher net worth, but it's certainly a big component. In fact, those people who own a home, typically that is the most expensive asset in those people's portfolio outside of some huge retirement account. And most people who are homeowners today in America that are under the retirement age have more house than they actually have in their retirement. And what we've been seeing lately is home equity has been growing. In fact, what a lot of people do over the years is they take that home equity and they just roll it into a bigger, better, or more expensive house on down the road. And just released the second quarter Homeowner Equity Insights report by CoreLogic shows that, quote, the U.S. homeowners with mortgages, roughly about 63% of all the properties, have seen their equity increase by a total of nearly $620 billion just since the second quarter of 2019, and that's an increase of 6.6% year over year. Dr. Frank Nothaft, who's the chief economist of CoreLogic, attributes a lot of this equity rise to home prices. Quote, the CoreLogic Home Price Index registered a 4.3% rise in prices just through June, which has supported an increase in home equity. And so people are gaining a lot more equity as they pay those principals down and as home prices continue to rise. As the map shows, CoreLogic also indicates that home equity is increasing in every state. In the second quarter of 2020, the average homeowner gained approximately $9,800 in equity over the past year. So what does this mean for sellers? Well, as equity rises, you might actually have more money invested into your property than you realize. Mark Fleming, who is the chief economist at First American, notes, quote, as homeowners gain equity in their homes, they are more likely to consider using that equity to purchase a larger or a more attractive home, like a luxury home. The wealth effect of rising equity in today's housing market, fast rising demand against the limited supply of homes for sale has resulted in continued home price appreciation. That's right, simple economics 101, supply versus demand. When supply is extremely low and demand is extremely high, naturally by market forces, you're going to see prices continue to rise. And over the last 8 years, ever since we came out of the Great Recession into 2012, we continued to see low inventory, sellers markets around the United States, and definitely in DFW, and certain hot pockets in and around DFW have just had almost no inventory, which has caused prices to go through the roof. We're still experiencing that now today. Fall 2020, post-pandemic, the real estate market in DFW is still on fire. So if you have a home and you've owned it for maybe the last 5 years or longer, your home could be worth way more than you realize, and you could have way more equity than you had realized before. That could spur on your plans of going and buying a bigger, better home. Maybe your plans have changed. Either way, we'd like to talk with you if you have a home that you might be thinking about selling here in the next 6 to 12 months. We've got tons of buyers coming to our website every single month, and they're all looking for that perfect property. So give us a call at our office, 469-998-3322. Find out how we can help you match a buyer with your home that you have to sell, or you can get a free home evaluation on our website at www.mydallashomefinder.com. We look forward to working with you soon. Hope you're staying safe out there. Thanks, and happy selling.